you, Fallon.
It's my pleasure today to evaluate Brian. Brian's speech is titled, this is a tongue twister, Glossophobia and the Toastmasters Antidote. It will in some ways be Brian's second icebreaker. He will be talking about his long battle with the fear of public speaking, including some early experiences that he had, how Toastmasters has helped him so far, and the level of public speaking success he desires to achieve. He is targeting 6 to 8 minutes, so it'll be 6 for green, 7 yellow, and 8 red. And he'll be primarily focusing on using descriptive but not overly complex words so he doesn't squander anything. And he wants to effectively communicate his message and keep the audience engaged. So please help me welcome Brian.
A heart beating so forcefully is difficult to breathe. Searing back pain from days of nervous tension. And a mental fog so thick it's hard to come up with even the most basic words. That was me public speaking for about 15 years of my life. Why? How did I get to that point? I think lack of self-confidence is glossophobia, which is the fear of public speaking. It's natural evil to me. It's just going to be a part of it if you have a fear of public speaking. But early on, it was really compounded and exacerbated by some early experiences on public speaking. And I'd like to share a few of those with you and my evolution of public speaking. The first was in high school, and I had been fortunate to receive a leadership award from the local Kiwanis Club. And so it was a summer program. So the next year, my junior year, I was asked to come speak and thank the club for sending me on that leadership event at camp. And so I get the image of the crowd, the audience, is burned in my memory. And it was a large crowd, maybe 20 round tables, well over 100 people, including the quarterback of the Bowling Green State University football team, which of course is being a young high school student in athletics. This was a massive crowd, just people, some of the most prominent citizens in town. And as I gave my speech, I quickly realized that I couldn't handle the material, and I just went to reading the words. And my voice, I still remember, sounded like as if I was speaking into a fan. It was so shaky. And I would occasionally look up at the audience only to see the reflection of my agony on their faces. And so it was obviously a very important event as far as my fear of public speaking. I, however, did not do anything about it at the time. Fast forward to college. I would pick electives based on the lack of a public speaking component. But of course it would eventually catch up to me. And in engineering communications, which maybe engineering communications today with texting and instant messaging, maybe you don't even need to do public speaking, but I had to. And I did my my speech on the fear of public speaking, surprise. I actually monitored my heart rate during the speech, which was kind of interesting. It went over okay. The fear was every bit still there, but I chose to do nothing about it. Moved on to my early professional career and found that I was foregoing leadership opportunities because of my fear. And now I knew that the fear had consequences, serious consequences, and I didn't want to squander my professional career. And I knew I had to do something about it. And I finally did. I finally went to my first Toastmasters in Novi, Michigan, at this point many years ago. And I still remember the excruciating panic as my first icebreaker approached. In the days ahead of time, it was some constant nervousness. In the hours ahead of time, it was panic. And the moments before, it was just sheer terror. But I got through it. And of course, it never goes as badly as you think. And even though, and I did feel that the speech went really well, and I knew I had found the antidote to my fear of public speaking. I was involved in 2 Toastmasters clubs for really just a year to year and a half each. They did not meet as frequently, but I was there enough to get a lot of benefit out of it. Probably giving 3 to 4 speeches at each. And the results, trust me, me being here, being able to speak to you like this without the pounding heart is a testament to what Toastmasters can do for you. And not just professionally, but personally. And I will say I gave a best man speech at my buddy's wedding, and while I was in Toastmasters the second time, actually in Grand Rapids, to a crowd of over 300 people. I might have had a little assistance from some adult beverages. Certainly take a little bit of the edge off. I actually had a couple people say it was the best main speech they'd ever heard. So needless to say, I was very proud of myself that I made it through that in one piece. Were it not for the alcohol, I don't know if I would have. But and again, you really got to get that right amount, right? You can't go overboard. So I stand before you, improved, but not quite where I want to be. The pounding heart is now more of a flutter. The searing back pain has subsided, and the mental fog has lifted. There's just a little bit of a haze. I would really like to be able to someday get up and really be able to just think on your feet, which of course tabletop is right. So gradually get there. May not be the public speaking machine that I hope to be someday, but I certainly, with the help of fellow rising stars, like to get to the point where I'm not quite so monotone and maybe have a little more energy in my speech. So that's what I really want to work on, as well as the continuing to improve the nerves. But it has been quite a journey. It's amazing how a fear like that, which by the numbers I say about 80% of people have, can be so life-altering and really keep you from reaching your potential. And so I feel very fortunate for Toastmasters and what it has done to me, and look forward to continuing to improve public speaking skills with all of you. Thank you.
Angie, if we could have 1 minute so everybody can